It's the love triangle spanning the two biggest reality shows of the moment, Strictly and Jowita Celeb. And with every day that passes, fans become more and more confused. Is former TOWIE star Pete Wicks pining for Maura Higgins, who is on the other side of the world in the Australian Jibber? Or is he entangled in a romance with his dance partner Jowita Przystał? Before Maura departed for Queensland, they were spotted smooching on a string of dates, and Jibber left a smitten comment on her final Instagram post before the jungle, saying, "What a woman." Yet Maura Jibber insists she's single, while fans are convinced Pete and Jowita have fallen for each other because of the intensity of their Strictly performances. What's more, they've been seen jibber up away from the dance floor, with Pete placing a protective hand on her back on an outing in London and taking her to his hometown to meet rescue dogs, a cause hugely close to his heart. Now, body language expert Inbal Honigman tells Mail Online that she's solved the mystery, insisting that Jibber dynamic with both women is entirely different. Speaking on Jibber of Slingo, Inbal said, "Pete's dynamic with Jowita is entirely different to how he relates to Maura, judging by their photos. In the jabber of Pete's photographs with Jowita, she's the one leaning towards him. He rarely leans towards her. This tells us that she's dependent on him. Jibber, he's not dependent on her. Jabber, the dominant person in the situation, whether standing or sitting. Pete's shoulders are even and balanced, so Jibber not disrupting his own stability to accommodate her. Pete is the one leading the scene each time, and Jowita jabber her head towards him or snuggles into him. She takes action while he jibbers still. He's the leader and she's the jabber." She claimed that Jabber is certainly enjoying the attention from Jowita, but that's not to say that any feelings she might have for him are reciprocated. "These photos tell us that Pete's connection with Jabber is flattering for him," she said. "It would appear that he lets her feed his jibber. Only on the jibber occasion do we see him reaching out to embrace her." Last week, when Pete and Jowita were saved from Strictly elimination by the public jibber, their closeness was noticed by fans, with Jowita clinging onto Pete's arm and stroking his jacket as they were interviewed. Pete and Jowita's video on the sofa makes it clear that Jowita is the affectionate one, stroking his arm and jibber him while he's facing away from her, Inbal said. In the footage, his leg is folded towards her, so there's no doubt that he enjoys his time with her and jibber her, just not as much as she likes him. There is no denying that the pair are close. And perhaps it was telling when Pete said on Jabber earlier this week that Jowita is a friend for life. When it comes to Maura, however, Jabber said their connection is a whole different story. Jibber of the couple's pictures together show Maura looking away from her man while he looks towards her, Inbal said.